Now we'll practice the warm-up, sun salutation A and sun salutation B. Let's start in child's pose. Knees apart, hands reaching forwards. Connect with your breath here. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. Another deep inhale. And long exhale. One more. Deep inhale here. And fully exhale. Inhale now and transition to tabletop position. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. We'll practice cow and cat pose. Inhale, look up, reach your belly down. Cow pose. Exhale, round your spine into cat pose. Look at your navel. Inhale. Cow, exhale, cat. One more deep inhale. And exhale, look at your navel. Now round your toes and come into your first downward dog. Walk out the first dog. Wag your hips, wag your tail, and breathe deep and full. Come to stillness with your legs and breathe deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale. One more deep inhale. And fully exhale. Now shift your weight forward into plank pose. Hold plank pose, press into your hands. And exhale, bend your knees, shift your hips back up to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank pose. Hold and breathe here. Bend your knees, shift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, one more time, forward to plank. Exhale, bend your knees, downward facing dog. Inhale here, lift your right foot up and step forward with your right foot between your hands. Come up onto your fingertips, press into your heel, draw your legs together and breathe. Lift your hips slightly up and exhale. One more deep inhale and fully exhale. Plant your hands here and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, shift your weight forward and slowly lower chaturanga. Practicing cobra here. Inhale, small baby cobra, lift your chest up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, squeeze your elbows into your waist. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, lower. Come back into downward dog through tabletop if you like. Inhale, shift your hips up and back. And exhale, hold. Inhale now, lift your left foot up and step your leg between. Coming into lunge preparation pose, drawing your legs together, lifting your hips slightly up and breathe deep and full here. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. One more deep inhale. And fully exhale. Plant your hands, step your foot back into downward facing dog. Hold for one more breath. And exhale. Inhale, come forward into plank and lower chaturanga. Clasp your hands at your back, bend your elbows deeply. Draw your elbows up and your shoulder blades back in. Inhale, lift for cobra pose. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lower. Inhale, plant your hands and come into downward facing dog. Hold here again for 3 long breaths. Inhaling deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale completely. Exhale completely. Inhale completely. Exhale fully. Inhale, lift your heels and step to the top of the mat. Remain folded over in Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend your knees slightly. Clasp your hands again at your back. Draw your elbows up, shoulder blades up, and inhale. Straighten your arms up towards the sky. And keep your knees bent and breathe here. Inhaling deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale completely. Exhale completely. Inhale. And exhale. Release your hands and bring them to your waist. Soften your knees, draw your elbows up, and stand up by arching your back. Flat back to stand all the way. Come to Tadasana pose, mountain pose. Now we'll practice Surya Namaskar A, Sun Salutation A. Inhale, reach up. Connect your hands overhead. Exhale, float forward, touch the earth. Inhale, half forward fold, look up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands and step your feet back into plank pose, slowly lowering to the earth. Inhale, point your toes, curl up into cobra pose. Exhale, curl your toes, come into downward facing dog. Breathe deep and full, inhaling deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale completely. Exhale completely. One more deep inhale. And fully exhale. Inhale, lift your heels. Look to the top of the mat and step or hop to the top. Half forward fold, looking up on the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root down to rise up, lift up, look up. Exhale, stomach, Samadhi. Inhale, Surya Namaskara B, sit into chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hands down, hips up. Inhale, half forward fold, look up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands to transition, step or hop into plank pose and slowly lower to the earth. Inhale, curling up to cobra. Exhale, curl your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right foot up. Step your foot between your hands and rise up to lunge. Exhale, release your hands to the earth. Step back into plank, slowly lower. Inhale, curl up into cobra. Exhale, curl your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left foot. Step your left foot between your hands and rise up into lunge. Lift up. Exhale, release your hands to the earth. Step back into plank and slowly lower chaturanga. Inhale, curl up into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here, 3 breaths. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, lift your heels to transition. Step or hop to the top. Half forward fold. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit into chair pose. And standing up. Samadhi.